RaceView Network's Weekend Wrap-Up, powered by Racing Free.
Hello and welcome to the Weekend Wrap-Up, RaceView Network's weekly quarter horse stakes review. I'm Jim Byers. We'll have recent results from throughout North America in the next few minutes. We begin with a couple of graded races for all comers in New Mexico and Louisiana. Ruidoso Downs is our first stop for a look at the Grade 3 Higheasterjet Handicap, named for the TQHA Supreme Racehorse and winner of 20 of 30 lifetime, including the All-American Futurity and Derby. Saturday's Higheasterjet Handicap was for 3-year-olds and up at 350 yards. 3 of them hovered around 5-2 in the wagering. Number 2, Jody Pop Zoomer. Number 4, Just 'Cause I Can. And the 9, Point Break Dash.
Gap off slow and awkward. CJ's rock solid drop right back to last. Fast break along the inside at the rail, wasting no Corona. And then it is Jody Pops Zoomer, followed up by Just 'Cause I Can. And then we have the August Heat. Jody Pop Zoomer kicks away. Jody Pop Zoomer to win.
The high weight with 125 pounds, including jockey G.R. Carter, Jody Pop Zoomer wins his second graded race. This Texas-bred 4-year-old also took last year's Texas Classic Derby. He's by Zoomin' for bucks out of the Jody O'Toole mare, Jody Pop's Little Sis. Bred by Gary Kurz, Jody Pop Zoomer is trained by Toby Keaton for owners Raimundo Medrano and Sammy Valeriano. In collecting $18,000 here, he boosts his earnings to more than $267,000. He went 350 yards in 17.518 seconds. Another Grade 3 on Saturday was an open race, but it turned into another edition of a rivalry involving stablemates at Delta Downs. The $50,000 Miss Polly Classic featured the 1-2 finishers in last month's Develop a Plan Stakes, FDD Going Grand and Jet Black Gold Bowman. Both are trained by Delta's leading conditioner, Kenneth Roberts Sr. An interloper, Dash for Cash, spelled C-A-C-A-G, was the favorite though at 9-5.
And they're off in the Miss Polly Classic. Little bobble at the start for Dash for Cash, who's way behind early. FDD Going Grand gets the lead right out of the gate. Jet Black Gold Moment is running in second. Toward the inside, it's Sparky Boy. To the far outside, Dash and Brown Streak and Mr. E's Cartel. It is FDD Going Grand, but here comes Jet Black Gold Moment. It's these two to the wire. Jet Black Gold Moment wins the Miss Polly Classic.
Reversing the finish of their previous matchup, the filly Jet Black Gold Moment gets the better of her stablemate this time in the Miss Polly Classic. Danny Laverne, the jockey, Jet Black Gold Moment is remarkably consistent with 6 wins and 6 seconds in 14 career starts. She's trained by Roberts for Mercy Hinklin's Horse Farm, LLC. Mercy Hinklin bred this daughter of Jet Black Patriot and the Royal Quick Dash mare Royally Streak in Texas. FDD Going Grand and Dash and Brown Streak were next. The time for 400 yards, a quick 19.454 seconds, a 97 speed index for the top 2. Now to Selma, Texas, outside San Antonio, and Retama Park, where Saturday's program featured a pair of restricted graded races. The richest race was the Grade 2 TQHA Sires Cup Futurity at 350 yards. After 2 scratches, 8 faced the starter, with top qualifier String Bet, number 5, the lukewarm 2-1 choice.
Runners away. Good start at the inside for JB. Mrs. PYC quickly into stride. Dela Ryan is right there. From between horses, Stolen Wagon the outside. Red Corona Warriors coming on with a charge. The far outside, Just Toast Winner. Just Toast Winner on the outside.
Number 10, Just Toast Winner is up in the final jump under Rodrigo Vallejo to take home the top prize of $41,000 plus. Just Toast Winner is a Texas-bred gelding by Toast to Dash, out of Runaway Jessie, who's by Feature Mr. Jess. Maria Guadalupe Araiza bred and owns Just Toast Winner, who was trained by Rodolfo Sanchez. Stolen Wagon was a neck better than Red Corona Warrior. Time for the winner into a 13-mile-an-hour headwind, 18.011 seconds. The 3-year-old counterpart to the TQHA Futurity on Saturday at Retama Park was the Derby, again for horses by participating stallions. Trials for this one were held June 14th. The restricted Grade 3 is a 400-yard test and featured a Jerry Wyndham-owned entry of Mr. Big and Stoley's Pro, who drew middle post positions and was the slight favorite. Fastest qualifier, 6-time special, had the rail and was the 8-5 second choice.
Stoley's Pro, Mr. Big off well towards the inside, 6-time special. I'll Paint the Town is right there as they come driving down the stretch. In the Sires Cup Derby, middle of the racetrack, Mr. Big running a big one.
It's 2 stakes wins in one night for jockey Rodrigo Vallejo, who follows his Futurity score with a win aboard the decisive Mr. Big in the TQHA Sires Cup Derby. Mr. Big is a gelding by Shazoom out of the Mr. Jess Perry mare Jess an Illusion. He was bred by his owner Jerry Wyndham. Judd Curl is the trainer. Grade 3 Sam Houston Derby winner in April, Mr. Big runs the distance on Saturday in 20.001 seconds.
Thanks to Racing Free sponsor, Quarter Horse Racing Association of Indiana. The Racing Free team will be spending some time at Indiana Grand Racing and Casino this Saturday, July 5th, to promote a level playing field in Indiana racing. We'll have a horseman's meet and greet at 9 a.m., followed by an information table at the races later that evening. Racing Free at Indiana Grand on Saturday.
Last year's AQHA World Champion running horse, Last Fire, is set to make his first stakes final appearance of 2014 in Sunday's Vessel's Maturity at Los Alamitos. Trials for the 400-yard event were run on June 15th at the track near Los Angeles, and fans of West Coast racing will be familiar with many of the qualifiers. The fastest of those is Farniente, who turned in a time of 19.684 seconds. Trained by Jose Hernandez, Farniente won last year's Grade 1 Golden State Derby at 400 yards. Running second in that race was Just Being Valiant, who was the second fastest qualifier for the Vessel's Maturity on Sunday. In his trial, the Jaime Gomez trainee stopped the clock at 19.736 seconds. Finishing second to Just Being Valiant was Last Fire, who won last year's running of the Vessel's Maturity, the beginning of a 3-stakes win streak, which included tallies in the Go Man Go handicap and the Champion of Champions, propelling him to multiple championship honors in 2013. Last Fire trying for a repeat victory in the Grade 1 Vessel's Maturity Sunday night at Los Alamitos. At Delta Downs on Friday, the Grade 2 Firecracker Futurity headlines the Independence Day card. Trials on June 13th produced a field of 10 qualifiers, the fastest of which was Quick Carter, trained by Juan Saucedo. Now a 2-time winner from 4 outings, Quick Carter completed his 350-yard trial in 17.392 seconds. The following day at the Vinton, Louisiana racecourse, a very familiar name in Southern racing leads the field of 10 in the $138,000 Firecracker Derby. Separatist First Down was the fastest of all qualifiers for the 400-yard test, with a trial time of 19.567 seconds. Last year, Separatist First Down won 4 futurities in Louisiana and Texas. So far this year, the colt, who was trained by Isidro Flores, finished second in the Oklahoma Derby at Remington Park and was victorious in the Old South Derby at Delta. We hope you stay with us here on the show. We have several stakes to recap and a quick look ahead to upcoming added money events in North American quarter horse racing. It's time for me to wrap things up, though. The Grade 1 Vessel's Maturity tops our show lineup next week. We hope you tune in for that as well. I'm Jim Byers for the entire staff and crew. We'll see you next time on RaceView Network's Weekend Wrap-Up.
RaceView Network's Weekend Wrap-Up, powered by Racing Free.
JRC Call Us First is opened up, clear by a length and a half to it, going away. JRC Call Us First blows them away.
Quick Version came away like a shot on the inside. Moving up on the outside, it's a classic roller who's gaining with every stride, and farther out here is Apolitical Quick Time, but Quick Version has got the lead and wins it easy in the Alabama Futurity.
SS Poker Face Dream digs in though. Here's the wire. SS Poker Face Dream gets the job done.